Hi, I'm Jacob Schmidt, and today we're out at the North Central Research Station and we're doing some crop scouting. Now there's a few new ways out here that we like to do our crop scouting. So one of the ways is we like to go walk the field and we'll look at certain areas, but we've seemed to get to this to the point where we focus on the same area over and over. Now over the past few years, we've decided to purchase a couple new technologies that allowed us to get farther into the field. Now I'm standing out here in a pretty large field, and it's pretty convenient for us to be able to walk into that same spot and say, you know what, we're gonna have a good yield this year because we looked at what, 1 acre of that field. So now on my left here, I've got a few different drones that we like to use that are super important to us and have really become a big part of our operation. Our first drone here, our smaller drone, is just a budget-friendly option. We use it every 2 weeks out at the farm. It's super convenient. It does HD photos and video. It does a great job of just giving us an aerial snapshot of the field. Now, farther to the left here, I've got a multispectral drone. It's much more expensive. It does a great job at taking photos. It'll do NDVI. It'll do 6 or 7 different kinds of photos, which are super awesome for seeing yield maps and heat maps. So both of these are very important to our operation. The drones allow us to get farther into the field. I can think of an issue earlier this year that we had where we had some issues on the back of the field. It's a half mile off the road. I don't know too many people who are going to walk to the back of that field, you know. We stand out here in a pretty large field. It's just a huge benefit for us to be able to fly all the way to the back of that field and see everything from the air. It picks up on the smallest of issues. So let's get to flying. So now we went out and flew. We've got a few images that we're going to come back and take a look at on the computer. So our first image here shows the field. Now we did walk out into the field and we did see that we could have a couple issues. So we went up, took our drone, just our small HD drone, and we took some images. Now this image shows several spots in the field that seem to look like they have a nitrogen deficiency. I've got a major issue, okay? Now I need to address this issue. So we went back out this year and we actually applied some more nitrogen. Now that's super beneficial to us because it just gives us one more option in the field, and our drone was able to show us, hey, you have an issue here. It's time to go address your issue. So this second image I have is an image from the multispectral camera of the other drone. Now this shows us that we have some issues as well, but it also shows us this big red spot in the middle that we've actually got some pretty good corn out there. Now the cool thing about this drone is we can take this multispectral image and we can actually set it to rate controllers, okay? Now we can change our rate throughout the field, all from using this image. This last image we've got here is an image of this exact same field that we took about a week ago. Now we can see that now we're about 3 weeks after our application of nitrogen that we have just about cured our issue, okay? Now that's just an absolute incredible thing to be able to do, to go from walking out in that field and seeing a small issue to using our drone to seeing the entire issue throughout the field. Now we come back 3 weeks later, we take an image of it just about a week ago, and we see that we have all but cured that issue. Now I think that one of the main things that we see with these drones is how big of an added value they are for us. So like I said right when we started this video, as a farmer, we go out and scout. We naturally just scout what's next to the road, okay? These drones allow us to see everything from the air. We don't just see that 1 acre pocket that we scout all the time. We see the entire field. It allows us to make solid agronomic decisions. And I'd venture to say that both of these drones, just from this one image, paid for themselves in 1 year. As technology becomes more effective and prevalent in the agricultural world, it is super important for us to use it, especially for tools like this. For more information, visit agroliquid.com. Thanks for watching.